First, we will create a simple 2" by 2" square in ViaCAD. This gives us a small test piece to verify the torch height controller. Once you created your ViaCAD part, you will want to export it, and then you want to load the part in the sheet cam. Once you do your operation and your part looks something like this with its toolpath shown correctly, you will want to send it to Mach 3. You'll want to load your G code into Mach 3, and once the program is loaded, zero your torch out. Also make sure the torch height controller setting on the front of it is off next to it. We're going to be using an Everlast plasma cutter set at 61 amps. The material we're using is 3/16" plate. These settings may change depending on your material thickness, consumables, air pressure, and cut speed. Before cutting, we want to set up the Proma torch height controller SD. To enter the settings menu, press the up and down arrows at the same time. This will allow you to cycle through the torch height controller settings. The first setting is SPE, which stands for speed. This controls how fast the Z-axis moves while the torch height controller is adjusting during the cut. A good starting point is around 97 to 98 volts. If the material is warped and the torch height controller is not reacting fast enough, you can increase this slightly later. The next setting is DT, which stands for delay time. This controls how long the torch height controller waits after the torch fires before it starts adjusting the height. We're going to usually set this around 0.9 to 1 second. This gives the torch time to pierce the material and start moving before the torch height controller takes over. If you're using a longer pierce or a delayed cut, you may need to increase this delay time as well to match. HU setting. The next setting is HU. This is the high voltage setting, and it can be normally left at 200. The next setting is TST, which is test mode. This setting lets you test the torch height controller movement before cutting. TST can be set from 1 to 10. A lower number moves the Z-axis smaller increments, and a higher number moves the Z-axis in higher increments. You can clearly see whether the torch height is moving the torch up or down with this. Use the test mode to verify that the Z-axis is moving in the correct direction. Watch the arrows on the LEDs on the torch height controller face and compare them to the actual torch movement. If the torch height controller shows the torch should be moving up, the torch should be moving up. If the controller shows the torch moving down, the torch should be moving down. If the torch moves the opposite of what the controller shows, we will want to correct that in the direction setting. This is going to be the DIR setting. The last setting is DIR, which stands for direction. This setting reverses the Z-axis movement direction if the torch is moving the opposite of what the controller shows. DIR can be set to either 1 or -1. On most Premier plasma tables, it is set to usually -1. The most important thing to verify is the movement. If the controller shows up and the torch moves down, then change the DIR setting. To save these settings, you will want to take and turn your control box off and turn it back on, and this will reset your settings. For the first test cut, keep the torch height controller switched off. We're going to run the cut without the THC control so we can read the actual cutting voltage. Drill the machine like you would, then press cycle start in Mach 3. Let the table move to the starting position, fire the torch, pierce the material, and begin cutting. During the cut, quickly flip the torch height controller switch on and watch the voltage reading on the controller. You only need to turn it on for long enough to see the voltage. After you get the voltage reading, turn the torch height controller switch back off. Then use the up and the down arrows to adjust the voltage to your target voltage. If the controller is set to 89 volts but your cut reading was 98 volts, press the up arrow until you set your voltage reading to 98 volts. If the voltage needs to be lower, use the down arrow to lower it. Once the target voltage is set, re-zero the machine and run another test cut. This time turn the torch height controller on before starting the program. Press cycle start in Mach 3. The machine will move over to the starting position, pierce the material, and begin cutting. with the torch height controller active. While cutting, watch the torch height. If the torch height is running too high above the material, lower the voltage 1 to 2 volts at a time. If it is running too low or too close, raise the voltage 1 to 2 volts at a time. Make a small adjustment and test again. Do not make big voltage changes all at once. If you're cutting warped material and the torch height controller is not adjusting fast enough, you may need to increase your SPE speed setting. For example, if your SPE is set around 97 or 98, you could try increasing it slightly to 105 or 107. Do not make drastic changes and see how the machine responds. This is the basic setup process for using the Proma Compact THC SD torch height controller with an Everlast plasma cutter.